So hi, welcome back to the Good Noise Podcast. My name is Glory, and today I'm here with...
Mykel.
And today we're going to be chatting about her newest EP, Hometown Runaway. So congrats on that, by the way. How do you feel about the response to the EP so far?
It's been super exciting. The response has been really more than I ever thought and ever could have dreamed. This is like an accidental project, like I've said. So it's really cool to see what songs resonate with what people and in what little genres.
Hell yeah, that is absolutely wonderful. Well, as I mentioned before we started the interview, I checked out the EP. This shit is incredible. I believe it covers so many different sounds and genres. I think that's so fun. I love it. You nailed every single one. Didn't seem like anything was like half-assed just for the hell of just doing it. Everything was perfect. I loved it.
Thank you so much. It was so fun. I just wanted to let the emotion determine what the song's vibe was, right?
Yeah.
And that was like a new creative process thing for me. So it was super sick. I'm only going to create that way from now on, I feel like.
Oh, okay. I'm really excited to get into that. So before we do, I just have a couple more questions, then we can get into like the writing process and shit. So is there any meaning behind the EP title or cover art?
So, yes. So the title Hometown Runaway, obviously I moved to LA from Salt Lake City at 19 years old. I
Wow.
very aggressively was like, "Hey, I'm out of college. I'm not doing that. I'm going to go chase this and see what happens."
Mm-hmm.
So it just felt so fitting when I like wrote Hometown Runaway and I was like, "Oh, this is the whole album. Like
Yeah.
this is what it is." So I kind of wanted to be like the battle anthem cry for all of us who kind of like pieced out and did our own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the album art itself, it's very like LA versus Utah, and instead of kind of cluttering it with both of those things, I just decided like I want Hollywood sign in the background. I want me on a stop sign because the universe was doing everything to kind of like stop me from getting in my own way and to stop me from chasing things for the wrong reason. Anyways, we can get into all of that later,
Mm-hmm.
but it's very like stop. This isn't what you think it is. Don't. But then, here I am.
God damn, that's really cool. And then moving on to your writing process for the record, are you able to tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so for this record, um, the very first song that I wrote was Brace for Impact, and it
Mm.
was genuinely me coming back to the studio after a year of quitting. I got in what should have been a fatal car accident,
Oh wow.
which was kind of the catalyst for me being like, hey, I'm not happy and none of this shit really matters. Can I swear?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it. Go for
Okay.
it.
I was like, none of this, hey, it doesn't matter and I'm not happy and like actually this sucks. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's hard and I'm not a nepo baby. I'm not someone that has ins and it's hard. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's not what people think. And so after that I kind of was just like, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna get into therapy. I'm gonna do all these things because I was white knuckling for the wrong reasons. And I came back a year later just to like process the accident
Mm-hmm.
with my friend G, who's like he's a fabulous producer, but one of my genuine friends. So that was a complete accident. And then we both were like, oh,
Hmm.
okay. So then I went home and wrote Hometown Runaway the next day. So like the opener of
Wow.
the album and the closer and the title of the project were within like a weekend
That's
of me just kind of
crazy.
like purging,
Yeah.
which is not how I usually operate. And I don't usually do cohesive projects at all. I'm like a singles kind of girl.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was wild. So that process was very like, okay, the universe put those two
Mm-hmm.
little nuggets where they needed to be. And then from there, it was like, okay, well, then let's just tell the story if that's what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we're processing all of the last 10 years of chaos, then let's do that. And then I was able to dive into like faith crisis stuff. But it was very me story forward, then getting into the studio, cultivating a vibe kind of around the story that I had already in my mind, which isn't always the case. Sometimes it's music first, but this was very story first.
Gotcha. So I'm very curious. You said you're more of a single girl. So I'm curious on how the process differed for writing a full project instead of just singles.
It forced me to be patient, first of all.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Of course, duh. It
Mm-hmm.
just took longer. But I think that it allowed me to tap into intention a little more seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know, it's so different. Everything's so quick these days, which is part of why I was burning out, is I
Mm-hmm.
was like, okay, I'm doing like these singles or this for a project over here or this here, and it wasn't like me in it. It was just throw it. It's still fun. It's still creativity. It's not to knock any of that. Like they're still great songs.
Yeah.
But this was me being like, there's no timeline. I actually thought I was done with this, so I'm just doing this for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was able to give it the time and the space to actually like be intentional,
Yeah.
tweak things, make sure it was exactly what I wanted emotionally. So that's the main difference. Rolling it out is obviously different too, because then you're like, okay, we got to do this one, then this one, then this.
Exactly,
So like
yeah.
that's the whole thing, but it's fun.
Okay, that's great, regardless. And I'm curious on what song off the EP took longest to write and which one your personal favorite is.
Okay, let me scan through all of them in my head. Longest to write
Mm-hmm.
was probably All My Roads. I wrote that one actually like 3 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Uh, yeah, so that is the one of the EP that I plucked from my past life because it was a song that I wrote at Record Plant Studios. I don't know if you've heard of them; they're closed now, but
Oh,
it's like where every iconic song that you've ever heard has ever been recorded.
yeah.
My friends were engineers there, and they let us like come in after hours
Oh,
on the
that's so
fly.
dope. Yeah.
So that's part of why it took so long because we would like have like little pockets of time and have to like do as much as we
Yeah,
could and
yeah,
then
yeah.
like get out
Yeah,
and
and sneak out,
go
yeah.
again. Yeah, and I'm like trying to make it good, and I'm like, whoa, what am I doing? There's a basketball court in this like studio
The
right
fuck?
now. Why am I like what's happening?
Yeah.
This is where Kanye did all these
Oh
things
my
and like
god.
Pharrell and Beyonce, like everyone. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I Fleetwood Mac, like it was crazy.
Mhm.
So that one took the longest, but I loved it so much that we never did anything with it. We were gonna pitch it to other artists, and I was like, no, this feels like me.
Okay,
So
good.
then
Yeah.
it was nice to like kind of snatch that. So that's why it took the longest.
Gotcha.
Shortest, or
Oh,
no,
your personal favorite. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
my personal favorite is Relax.
Mhm.
My grandpa passed away when I was 16, and
Mm.
he's like a huge reason of why I was like, oh, music like isn't actually about me. It's like got healing powers kind of vibe, you know?
Absolutely.
And his life motto is you've got to relax to be a star. My entire extended family says it
Mm.
all the time, which is hilarious because I am like the least relaxed person on earth, genuinely.
Fuck yeah, alright.
Thus me burning out and everything going chaos mode. But that was a moment for me. I went home and talked to my grandma, and she started telling all these stories, and I was like, oh, I need to like record this. So I turned on my voice notes, and you hear her voice notes throughout the song. So it was unintentional, but it was her talking about him and like bringing in you've got to relax, like all these things, and I was like, oh, this is like the coming home to me song, and I'm just grateful that now my family kind of has that to remember him and our saying by. So for those reasons, it's my favorite.
That's beautiful. I love that. I love it. That's fucking heartwarming. That tugs on my heartstrings,
Yeah.
man. That's beautiful. Hell yeah. And for this question, I want you to tell me your favorite lyric off this EP and what it means to you.
I feel like I have 2 lanes. Am I allowed to do that? I'm sorry.
Go for it.
My favorite lyrics in general are in Drag You Down because I was experimenting with like alt rock, which was so fun, but it's got a lot of Mormon lore in it that if you know, you know, and if you don't, you're not gonna understand why it matters. So there's in the second pre-chorus, I say like, line upon line, I'm taking what's mine all for the glitter of a good time, and that's like a very direct reference to a conference quote from the Mormon church where they say like the devil will like deceive you for the glitter of a good time type of thing. Like there's lots of little nuggets like that that I'm really proud of that are just very specific to the girlies who know.
Yeah, the ones who know.
Which was super like healing and fun. So that one I love. And then obviously I think just like the chorus of Hometown Runaway, obviously like it's just the thesis statement for all of it, so it's got to be the favorite.
Hell yeah. All right. And would you be able to tell me where your headspace is at while you're creating the EP? I know you went into it a little bit earlier, but if you want, you could go a bit more in depth.
Yeah, so coming into the EP, I was coming off of like a year of really being done with music altogether. I had plans to go home when my lease was up. I was really just like, I would rather have better mental health, be happier, than like keep doing whatever this is because it's not working here in LA. And so I went into a session with my producer G just with the intent of writing something that maybe we would pitch later on or whatever. We kind of just wanted to hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went in there and I was talking about these feelings in this accident because I had had a year of therapy to kind of process all of the stuff that had gone on, and he is a really safe space. And so then this song came out of it and we were both like, oh, hey, okay, this is your soul. That's cool. This song will be great. But then that weekend I went home and I wrote Hometown Runaway on the piano too. And I was like, oh, this is like, there's a whole story here of like, here, what's the moral of me leaving at 19 and things not going to plan and things not working out, but then also working out in amazing ways and weird random ways along the way. And now I have the full picture because I'm not in my like trauma brain,
Yeah.
right? So that's more what it is it was a complete accident. It was a project that never should have happened. And then just kind of like, here's your whole soul.
Yeah, it seemed like it truly needed to come out. So in that year gap of basically just kind of distancing yourself from writing, did you ever have the urge to come back to it where you were fighting against, where you're just like, I'm not ready yet?
I think I still had the urge, and I still had like a couple. I write for film and TV sometimes, like for sync projects. Like those briefs, like were mid-strike. They're coming in like kind of random.
Yeah.
So I was still like kind of having little touch points like that of like, okay, a job came into my inbox, so I'm gonna go do it type of thing. But mentally, completely checked out. So I really let go of it. Like that's kind of my whole approach now is severe detachment. Not like not having goals and not trying, but just like outcomes are not my responsibility. It's my job to like follow my inclinations, try to be the best version of myself, whatever, but like where things go is not up to me, so I'm not going to try to like curate that or care about that anymore. So I really don't. Like even with this, I've tried every step of the way and it's hard because I'm like, I care about this and like I want it to go everywhere and I want everyone to hear it and all these things, but I'm like, if this is just for me and my posterity, stick. Like if this is just what I get to carry, you know, then cool. That's awesome. That's what it was supposed to do. It healed me, so that was point enough. You
Damn
know?
straight, it did its job.
Yeah.
And for this question, I want you to tell me how you want your listeners to listen to this EP for the first time. Should they do it in the car with friends, dark with headphones on? Should they work out to it? What do you personally recommend?
I feel like in the car.
Okay.
This is an EP about car trauma. It's got to be in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Preferably if you're in traffic. I think I would say listen to it front to back the first time because it really is like rock bottom, record scratch, how the fuck did I get here? And then we go back in time and kind of get to the moral of the story, which I think is cool. But if you're pre-gaming with your friends, obviously you start with How Do You Know and All My Roads and you do that and you blast it and you sing it, right?
Like, damn straight.
Like that, there are the moments where I'm like, yeah, these songs are fun. But for the first time, or if you really want to like get into my brain of what I was thinking, that's how I would do it.
Hell yeah, perfect. And this one should be super, super quick. Off the top of your head, I want you to describe this EP for new listeners in 3 words. No more, no less.
Okay. Detachment, surrender, and coming home.
Ooh.
That's a phrase.
That's perfect. We'll take it. I'll take it.
I'm a writer. I can't be concise.
It's okay. It's okay. And in the same vein as the last question, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want this EP to evoke in your listeners?
I think safety and authenticity are really important to me. Like I want people to feel safe being who exactly they are and not trying to pretend like everything is so fake now.
Yeah.
And like not in a hoity-toity way, like everything's cool, everything's chill, but I want it to be a safe space for all emotions and all people, anyone who feels like this, which we all feel. We're all hometown runaways in our own way, right? We're all fighting our own kind of inner battles. So
hell yeah, perfect. All right. And are you able to touch on any particularly challenging or standout moments during the creation of the EP, positive or negative?
Challenging was getting myself to actually release it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Just kidding. I mean, yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the harder part for me is like all the stuff that happens after the point of creation, because that's the part where I'm like, oh, this is the part that scared me. This is the part that stressed me out. So I was really fighting against a lot of like self-limiting beliefs. But I also think during a couple of the sessions, some of my producers are from like Utah and some of them are from LA. And I remember for How Do You Know, I did the session and I was sick. And so I was just dealing with some vocal stuff, but then we ended up keeping that original take of like my first take being sick because of the grit that it gave my voice.
Oh yeah.
And I just remember trying to recreate that and not succeeding, being very hard before we decided to just stick with the original.
Just keep it, yeah.
Just me at home being like, okay, do I wait till I get a cold? Do I try to get a cold?
Ooh.
What are we doing?
And of course, the one time you want the cold, you're not gonna get that
Oh,
shit.
of course. And
Mm-mm.
then I'm like the healthiest person in the world for the next
Exactly.
6
Peak
months. Like
health.
that's
Yeah.
yeah, never better. So
Mm-mm.
that was like challenging, but it was more just funny.
Yeah, hell yeah, all right. And for this question, I want you to picture you're on tour. You're at a gas station for a rest stop. You're going in. What is your snack of choice?
Oh, okay, listen. If we're on like a road trip tour type vibe,
Okay.
I am getting a Chico stick, which is like a weird ass candy from the freaking 50s.
That's
I
it.
don't
Oh, it's
know.
a
I always
candy.
get it. Yes, it's like the inside of a Butterfinger, but
Oh,
just the inside, and it's got like little coconut around it.
oh.
It's so good. I found it on accident, and now that's like my go-to road trip snack because you don't ever see it
I was
unless you're
gonna
at a
say, yeah.
restaurant.
That's a road trip
Yeah,
snack, yeah.
yeah, that and then almond M&Ms.
Oh,
I
fuck
like
yeah.
almond M&Ms. Sorry.
Hmm. No, there's nothing to apologize for. It's like
People love peanut ones. I'm like, I don't know.
now I'm not gonna lie, peanut ones are my favorite, but almonds are a
Not that
close
they're
second.
bad. It's just I'm an almond girl.
Almonds are better. There you go. I get it. I get it. And on the topic of food, if your music project was a dish, what dish would it be and why?
What? um, what's like a dish that's got a lot of random crap in it? Probably like some type of lasagna or casserole because there's a lot of different
Ooh,
like
yeah,
genres.
layers and yeah.
Or maybe I'm just like a spicy ramen.
Ooh.
You got the broth, you got the egg, you got the chicken, you
Mhm.
got the pork if
Mhm.
you want.
Mhm.
It's
Spicy
warm.
ramen.
It's
Ooh.
warm, but it can be spicy.
Comforting, spicy.
Comforting, but it can be. You can customize.
You
I
can
don't
add
know.
you can add an extra egg.
Add an extra egg, bro. Give me a seaweed chip. You know what I
Ooh.
mean?
I'm picking up exactly what you're but hell yeah. Alright, so you're a spicy ramen, customizable
Yeah.
spicy ramen.
I'm gonna think about this later and be like, girl,
Fuck.
there was a clearer answer.
Oh my god, no, it's all good. People usually say like pizza or something, so it's I appreciate your effort. That was good.
That's amazing.
Hell yeah. And for the last couple questions, we're actually gonna shift away from music if that's okay with you.
Cool. Yeah, let's do it.
Great. So we're actually gonna go straight to death row. So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
It's gotta be, listen,
Mm-hmm.
my last drink has to be matcha. That is like my entire brand.
Yeah.
It's right here. It's
Oh.
right there.
Oh my yeah.
That was part of the universe being crazy is I'm like a matcha influencer and that was completely random. So that's like a separate thing that I do.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, when you relinquish control, you end up in weird spots, but I'm not
It's
questioning
dope.
it.
Exactly. No,
So
that's dope.
it's
Go with it. Mm-hmm.
matcha and a fat soda from Swig because I'm a Utah ass bitch
Okay. Hell yeah.
at the end of the day, and I'm not trying to fight it. As far as food, I think it would have to be some form of sushi and then yeah, like a pizza. Like it's gotta be I don't know. I'm so indecisive, so I'm just gonna leave it there.
No,
The
pizza.
drinks, I know, I'm a
Yeah,
beverage girl.
off the
The food,
dome.
I'm like,
Pizza's solid. I mean, you can't go wrong with pizza.
like, if it's my last,
Yeah.
if I'm never gonna have it ever again,
Yeah.
pizza, sushi. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess. Hey. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. And if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
I would either live in the night court for Court of Thorns and Roses,
Mm-hmm.
and then, or like obviously Hogwarts. Sorry, hey,
What
everyone.
What house are you?
Sorry, basic. I want to go be a wizard for a second. Sue me.
What house are you?
I'm Gryffindor. I've got like the classic like hero complex of it all, like all the shit. That's me.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right.
Better or worse, like I'm not. Yeah,
Hey.
I don't even think it's the best house. I'm just like it. Just is what it is.
Exactly. Hey, you gotta deal with it. Honestly,
We are
it's
who we are. I
it's the
can't.
house everyone wants to be. So I'm not mad. You know.
I mean, Hufflepuffs are chilling. That's
That's
what
me.
I've been.
Mhm.
Stop.
Yo.
Oh.
Yo. Come on.
Jealous.
Come on.
I'm jealous of you.
Oh, and I have the honor of asking the last question. Every single person I've spoken to has actually said it is the most important question. What is your favorite color?
Oh, hey, sage green.
Ooh, gorgeous. Yeah,
Yeah.
solid fucking color.
Girl, we're manifesting.
Damn straight. Well, as I said, and matcha. As I said, that's all the questions I have for you today. Is there anything you would like to plug?
Honestly, just go listen to the EP. Let me know what you think. I mean, it's everywhere that you can stream. My My account is Mykelverse. There's a bunch of accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Mykelverse is me. Hometown Runaway is the project itself, where we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna do like cool stuff and try to make a little community of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Don't Chase Your D is the matcha and the beverages.
Hell yeah, damn straight.
Find one, you'll find them all. So just
Exactly.
pick
It'll
one of those.
perfect, perfect. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with me today. This has been Mykel, and I've been Glory from the Good Noise Podcast.